Press start to begin.
I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. I also can't believe that it's time for the next episode of the Super Bonus Round. I am your host, John Mugiwara Jam, joined as always by my co-host, Jack Peanut.
Hey!
And Rich Ramers of 767.
Hey there, Savage.
We're back with more Phoenix Wright. It is now trial day number 2. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me, and the prosecution will be in on it, of course. Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea.
Oh. Right! Mr. Wright!
Oh, Maya! Great, they let you out of detention.
Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you.
Huh.
Too bad they couldn't and make a new background art to make it look like I'm out of detention.
Yeah, exactly! Exactly! This always bothered me about the original game. Now I'm afraid we switched places.
What? You mean... you?
I explained what happened to Maya.
I don't believe it!
Habib it.
How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother? My sister?
I can tell Rich knows what I was referencing.
And now you! This has gone too far! I love it when she has her cheeks puffed out like that. Mr. Wright, please tell me if there's anything I can do.
Yes, anime girls puffing their cheeks in anger. Gotta be one of my favorite genders.
Yeah.
Well... God, I don't think it really matters, but just for the sake of the argument, it doesn't fucking matter. Defend me in court. Alright, you can be my defense lawyer tomorrow.
Alright!
Huh?
Leave it to me. I am Maya's sister after all. Lawyership runs in our blood.
You're Mia's sister. Wasn't it ghost powers that ran in your blood?
I'd better run to the bookstore and pick up a copy of Law for Rookies.
Oh, God. Law for dummies.
Wait.
Wait.
I'm
what?
kidding, it was a joke.
No way!
No, really, I was kidding, but thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway.
But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I gotta give that man a piece of my mind.
Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow.
Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two.
Oh, God, she's just so fucking adorable.
Times may change, yet with crime it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finished in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up with the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow it's me or him.
To be continued.
Yeah, we stopped the episode right before the actual end of the chapter.
Yeah. Yeah.
September 9th, 9:52 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1.
Well, I guess this is it.
Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today.
Phoenix, look!
Oh, fuck! Prosecutor Edgeworth.
I received a call from the chief prosecutor's office yesterday.
Oh, so the chief prosecutor wasn't Edgeworth. Either way, it's fine.
I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me.
What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story?
I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything.
What? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this?
Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent.
What profession are you in?
Oh my god.
All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty.
This has started to become a much on-the-nose satire of the Japanese court.
So I make that my policy.
Edgeworth, you've changed.
Phoenix, you know him?
Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix.
Well, court will be starting soon.
What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not.
I'll be defending myself.
What?
Okay, let's do this.
His audio cut out when he was like, "Whoa."
I know, that's why I like playing Mario games with him, because whenever he does the Toad voice, it always cuts out. That's the only time I think Discord being a dumb shit is funny.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this?
Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself.
Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness.
That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's gonna raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Yes. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Smith, my Faye?
I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor.
God.
Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere.
I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand.
Oh god, that smug piece of shit.
Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name!
These two are great together.
My name is Red White, but my friends call me a Blanco Nino.
Which means the White Nino.
I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the President of the United States. No, I'm sorry, the Blue Corps.
Biden was fake falsely elected.
You mean the United States?
Also, Rich, I hope you appreciated that reference I made earlier.
What reference?
I am the Blanco Nino, which is Spanish for white Nino.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, because that was, like, when my dad was watching SNL as a kid, I remember Chris Farley was on there. He was like, I am the El Nino, which is Spanish for the Nino.
Yeah. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. That is an accusation. No, I did not.
It was a question, actually.
You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Why tell you what you already know? After all, you get your news from CNN. Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony.
If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like the stand of the world and I'm the last man standing? I'm auditioning for Santa Claus before I get arrested.
At JCPenney, looking up. I hope you made peace with God, Mr. Lawyer.
Pick a guide and pray, Mr. Lawyer.
No, that's inappropriate.
Let him have it, Phoenix. Here we go, testimony time.
Alright, definitely better follow the guide in this one, because I am, like, anxious as a motherfucker.
I have it open.
Let's see, it is about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Yes,
God,
I'm
the
very
Trump voice
fancy.
is perfect for this.
Told you. Then I heard a bedlam coming from the outside.
Only one other man ever uses bedlam.
Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then that I saw him, a spiky-haired man, attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. For as you see, I'm a businessman, doing business. Finally, there was a terrible impaction that it was all over. If things occurred as you testified, that must mean then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. I mean, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, go through your court records for
I already know, guys. I know the answer.
Okay.
So
let him do it, please. Just let him do it.
But like, what I want to do is, I know the answer, bro. What do you guys think?
Let's see.
Like, we all know he's full of shit, but where do you think the hole is? Reading papers by the window. Then he heard from outside. Turned to look the building across the way. And I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking him with long hair. You just say it's the. Victim, she ran away, but she gave Kit. Okay, so I'll just tell you. You have to press this statement next. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened.
Of course. Comprende. That is, I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left because she was afraid of the right.
Rich, you make a joke, but you're on the right track.
You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always ab-so-posu-lutely perfect. Gee, if you're ab-so-posu-lutely, does that mean you shit with your ass? Please tell me if you shit with your ass. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this bullshit that you don't shit with your ass.
No, I am not Kim Jong-un. I don't have an ass to shit with.
The victim ran to the left and gave you chase.
When you look to the...
Do you remember what Miss May said?
Ran to the right.
Yeah!
Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave.
What is this? This is all fake news.
You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Why would she run to the left? The left is not where the door is.
Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her.
No, it was written down. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd?
No.
It started to crack.
Oh, very, very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did.
Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one.
True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. Why would you think that, I might wonder? So he did witness the killing. Wait a second!
Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor?
Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left.
Guys, why do you think he might have saw her run left?
Cause he's a killer!
He's the
he was
killer!
From a different...
Because he was in the fucking room!
Can you explain this contradiction to the court?
Both are right.
Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once.
Ha! I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction.
If you picked any answer, it'd still be right, because you still have to clarify what you mean. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts.
What?
Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel.
Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Do you mean to tell me he has an ass? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the room.
The law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. Wright was standing.
Okay.
This is where he was. Look! When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear she ran to the left.
Please, this is no time for jokes in ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed. They do seem a bit far-fetched, though I still think he shits with no ass. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer.
What now? He's laughing?
The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well. Let's hear you say that you shit with an ass.
Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy.
Here we go.
Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. But then Nancy Pelosi scared her away, and then she went to the right, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right because she sought consult from me. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice.
Oh, you're making this way too easy for me, man.
Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer?
He's making this way too easy.
That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony?
You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor.
Mind you, he has no ass to shit with.
So that testimony was so bad. According to the guide, you can present the contradicting evidence on almost any of them. Not all of them, but most of them.
Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine.
You don't have to read it again, Rich. This is the cross-examination part.
Yeah, that's right.
When it's in green, it's the cross-examination. Let's see it. This is statement 1, 2, 3, 4. So you could do 4, 5, 6, or 7. I'm doing it on this one. Oh. Yeah, so he's like, you see, you hit her twice. She got, according to the autopsy, hit once. Stupid bitch. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Oh, bad analogy, I'm sorry. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect?
It's all lies. I will refrain from using this phrase from now on.
It's like, I ain't saying that shit no more. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony.
The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break.
What?
Yes, quite. Because he clearly has to shit without an ass.
The witness is confused because he's lying and he doesn't know how to shit. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away.
Where is the clitoris?
Where is his sphincter?
Very well. If the witness would care to take a shit without his ass and revise his testimony.
You know what? I think we should take a 10-minute recess. Maybe, Mr. White, you could use the restroom and then prove once and for all. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this one now, White.
Mr. White.
Oh, okay.
We're getting there.
Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia running to the left. That ungodly left. The killer, you, attacked her. You chased her to the left, but then she dodged.
She went to the radical left Democrats.
Yes, because they wanted to eat ketchup chips, and it's disgusting. And then...
They wanted us to drink Starbucks coffee every day. Wait, that was Tucker Carlson.
She turned and ran for the door, but then she saw Tucker Carlson fucking a green M&M. You did her in with a single blow. Whop! Because she has a wet ass.
Whop, indeed. Is that the sound that the shit makes with no ass?
My favorite song from Megan Thee Stallion.
Man, Tucker Carlson wanted him some of that Eminem Mussy.
That mussy. Or that mussy.
Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
He really wanted to get that peanut filling.
Oh. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, I don't have an...
I wonder why that might be.
I wonder why that might be. We should have taken the break.
Deal with it. This is almost over. It actually is. We have 2 more of these, and then he's toast. Okay, so I wonder if you guys noticed immediately what he slipped up on.
I haven't really been paying attention to that point, so...
Looked at the other window?
I looked at the other window. There was no other window.
Yeah, I think that's it.
You heard that thing fall. What exactly was that thing?
Did you get that thing that I sent you? That, the glass light stand. It was made of a pure crystal.
Fun fact, there actually is a Harvey Birdman Alternate Law video game, and guess who developed it? Capcom.
Well, they published it, actually.
Well, still, there's a bit of a connection there. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene.
Phoenix! Doesn't something about that strike you as odd?
Yes. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White?
What?
You're saying you saw the glass light stand?
Yes, that is what I said. Couldn't you hear me?
Then change your testimony to reflect that.
Sorry, my bad.
The witness will revise his testimony.
Okay, of course. Oh yeah, that's green.
Well, that he just added that statement.
Okay. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked.
Gotcha, bitch. Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand.
What?
The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Just by seeing the broken pieces, you had no idea it was a light stand. Because the evidence description says broken beyond all recognition. So tell me exactly when was it that you saw the stand? Answer the question!
Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over.
So, you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then?
Correct. That would be a no problemo. That means that's Spanish for no problem, right?
No, actually, it's Spanish for big problemo. There's a big problem here.
What problem is this?
Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred?
Correct. That is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable. Ha!
No, that happened to you twice already. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand.
What? Why couldn't he? You have proof.
I sure do, Your Honor. A person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over.
Floor plans.
Look at this!
These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes.
Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you'd be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that?
Ridiculosity.
Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, where did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
I just came in my pants.
Y'all hear
But
me?
I bet you couldn't shit too because you can't shit with your ass.
Mr. White.
Mr. White? You did it, didn't you?
Well.
Mr. Your Honor, I miss me
Looks like we're about to get our verdict.
That's far enough, Phoenix Wright.
What? Oh, I forgot about Edgeworth!
Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now,
What?
I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap.
The
Oh,
wiretap!
I see.
Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain.
I really don't like the way this is headed.
As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corps. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who?
No, you wouldn't!
Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct?
Correct. You are most correct, Miles.
Give me a break!
Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay and Company law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand.
Now I'm confused. Do you shit with your ass or do you have no ass? Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth.
No, he can't shit with his ass, that's why he's full of bullshit.
Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand. At the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see.
However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place, when he went to place the wiretap. He could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is.
Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping.
Leave it to me.
I feel faint.
It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay and Company law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand.
So you saw the stand before the night of the incident? And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by the sound?
Correct. That is right.
I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine.
What am I supposed to do now?
Good luck, Phoenix.
Wait, I got an idea. I should call it at the end of the episode.
Oh.
So next time on the Super Bonus Round, I think we're going to put this bitch away forever. So thank you guys so much for watching.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Do you ship with your ass or do you not? You still haven't answered. Next time, you better tell us.